Hello and welcome again with the second part of The Snake and the Mirror by Vaikram Mahmood Bashir. The story is translated from Malayalam to English by Mr. Vaikram Mahmood Bashir. As we have gone through, a doctor is there, a typical place is there, we can say a village-like place. He is going in his quarter, a room, and then ups and downs of reds. He's a bachelor, he's a doctor too, he's a homeopath, as we had gone through, and now he's trying to move his bed, he's trying to lay in his bed and trying to sleep, but he couldn't sleep, so he goes to the table where there is a huge mirror over there. He sits on the chair and then he is thinking about his own beauty, how handsome he is, how he looks, and he's dreaming about that he would be more handsome by shaving daily. He would smile daily, lots and lots of smile, and another main thing that he pursues is to marry a girl who must be a doctor, having lots and plenty of money. The word plenty is written over there. We can say lots and lots of money too. And she must be fatty. Why fatty? Because whenever the doctor, consumes make any silly mistake, then she couldn't run over after him. Again he was thinking about himself, and suddenly there was a voice. Twice or thrice he got the particular voice of rats moving here and there, and then he got the voice, a noise we can say, of a third rubber ring that had fallen down nearby him. When he shook his head, when he was looking apart to him, suddenly a snake that came at the back side of his chair, nearby his shoulder, and at that time his condition was serious. The last line was, the snakes landing on me and my turning were simultaneously, and his turning became simultaneously. He was turning here, he was turning there, because the snake was on overhead to him. So we would like to continue on page number 58, 7 number. We had gone till here. Superb story, I think so. You all might enjoying. I didn't jump. He told, I didn't jump. I didn't tremble over. Tremble means shivering, we can say. I don't cry out. Even he didn't cry. There was no time to do any such thing because death was near on his head. He didn't get any time to do anything, to respond with any particular type of activity. So what happened? The snake slided along my shoulder and collide around my left arm above the elbow. Oh, what a situation. The snake was sliding over from back shoulder to here near the elbow, and it was wrinkling like coiled over, we can say. So how could a person can do anything? No reaction. You can understand a snake falling on your head, your shoulder, then it is coiled nearby your elbow. What will be your situation? Girls, I can't imagine, might be someone strong in 9th standard that can pick up the snake and throw it away. Might. Boys, I think so many of you are there. Heavy boys are there, in 9th standard, bigger than me. I would like to say like this to them. Now they have grown up, especially Krish, and some tall boys are there, healthy one. Might they react, but it is impossible for every person to react at a particular time. So he didn't shrivel, he didn't tingle, he didn't jump over anywhere. The snake slided along my shoulder and collided around my left arm above the elbow. The hood was spread out and its head was hardly 3 or 4 inches from my face. And what the snake did, you know? The hood, as you know, the hood is there. It's spreading the hood. And you can understand that only 3 to 4 inch of distance was the hood of the snake. The snake was what? Wrinkled over there on his elbow, coiled over there, and he couldn't do any reaction. What will be the particular? There must be a particular video for this thing. It would not be correct to say merrily that I sat there holding my breath, and he told, you know, what was my situation? I was just sitting over there holding my breath. He told like this. He was holding his breath. Even we also might be, we could do the same. I was turned to stone. He became a stone, an idol, a murti like that. But my mind was very active. He told, his mind was very active. The door opened into darkness. The room was surrounded by darkness. In the light of lamp, I sat there like a stone, image in the flesh. His mind was working, as he was a doctor too. His mind was working, but he must be a still, and there created darkness. Only the lamp that was lightning, giving what? Light over there, and he was like stone, image in the flesh, image just like an image, but made up of flesh, a body. We can say he became like this. I felt that the great presence of Creator of this world and this universe, God was there. And now he started, as obvious, but obvious we can say, at such a condition, such a situation, what we used to do? We used to say mummy, ma, the main word comes from our mouth, we can say ma, mummy, like this. And to each and every, even to me also. Do we say papa in this critical condition? No, we won't say. Obviously, might be 0.1% people saying papa like this in crucial condition. But especially we would cry mummy, ma, like this. These words. And now he started thinking about the creator of the world, means God. We used to start praying over there. Suppose I said something and he did not like it, and he told himself that if I would like to say something and the snake, he didn't like it, then I tried in my imagination to write in bright letters outside my little heart the word, oh God. And he told that, he thought that I would like to write a word, oh Bhagwan, oh God, 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 save me, save me, save me, like this. There was some pain in my left arm. Now he got a pain. It was as if a thick leaden road, no road made of molten fire, was slowly but powerfully crushing my arms. And the snake, while wrinkling, while they are wrapping us, while they are, you can say, I forgot that word. They are moving towards our body. Then the snake used to press himself. And now due to that pressure on his shoulder, he was getting an ache over there. He was feeling a pain over there. The arm was beginning to be drained of all strength. What could I do? And he thought my arm will be aside. He was feeling lots and lots of pain because of the strength of wrinkling of that snake on his arm, yeah, coiling we can say. At my slightest movement, the snake would strike me, and he thought if I will move a little, a slight over there, the snake definitely will kill me. So, death lurked 4 inches away, and death was nearby him. We are lurking over there, leaping also over there, lurking nearby him, only few distant, 2 to 4 inches nearby there. Suppose it struck, what was the medicine I had to take? His mind was working as he was a doctor, an active person. He thought himself, suppose if the snake struck, then what will be the medicine I had to take? There were no medicines in the room, but in the room there were no medicines. I was but a poor, foolish and stupid doctor. He told, oh, now my condition is that I am stupid. I am a poor doctor. I cannot do any, no medicine. Snake is there. What to do? I forgot my danger and smiled feebly at myself. Now he was smiling because he thought I am foolish. And you know, foolish people smile at any stage. So now he started smiling. It seemed as if God appreciated that, and he thought that yes, God also appreciated that. The snake turned its head, it looked into the mirror and saw its reflection. Now the mirror works. The snake also might be fond of this mirror. They also feel that they must look handsome. If lady snake is there, she might think that I also must look beautiful. So, it looked in the mirror and saw its reflection. I do not claim that it was the first snake that had ever looked into the mirror. And he told, I can claim that he must be the first snake to look into the mirror. So, lots of comedy over there. Snake looking in the mirror. But it was certain that the snake was looking into the mirror, and it was certain also that snake looks in the mirror, and he was looking too. Was it admiring its own beauty? It was admiring its own beauty as our doctor was admiring his beauty. Yes, I am handsome, I will shave, I am looking handsome. Like this, the snake also might be thinking, I am handsome. Might be. Was it trying to make an important decision about growing a moustache or using eyeshadow and mascara or wearing a vermilion spot of its forehead? He thought that the snake might also thinking, looking at the mirror, oh, I will also grow a moustache, I will become handsome, I will use eyeshade, yeah, we can say mascara that girls are especially using. Nowadays boys are also using, they are going for their eyebrows too. Lots and lots of things are there. Boys beauty parlor, as from the beginning of the chapter I told you that there are beauty parlors for boys, and more than girls, boys are now going in beauty parlors. I did not know anything for certain. What sex was this snake? It was a male or female? And he told, I don't know. Either it was a male snake or a female snake. So he thought, looking more and more in mirror, the snake might be female, yeah, male. I will never know, for the snake unbound itself from my arm and slowly slithered into my leg. Now what happened? The snake unbound. And now the snake came down, we can say, on his lap. From there it crept onto the table and moved towards the mirror. The snake liked the mirror more. Then he moved towards the table and went towards the mirror. Perhaps it wanted to enjoy its reflection at closer quarters. Why he went? He thought that snake wants to look himself closer in the mirror. I was no much image cut in granite. I was suddenly a man of flesh and blood. Still holding my breath, I got up from the chair. He told I was not a granite. I was not an image of cut. So he was made up of flesh and blood like every human being. So he got up suddenly from his chair. I quietly went out through the doors into the veranda. From there I leapt into the yard and ran for all I was worth. What happened? He went slowly outside the room, the house, and ran as fast as he could. Ran towards what he was running at the speed of Usain Bolt, we can say. You all know who is Usain Bolt? He is from Jamaica, the fastest man on the earth, the fastest runner over today in the world is Usain Bolt. Whew, each of us heaved a sigh of relief. Somebody asked, Doctor, is your wife very fat? And now, as he was narrating the story, everyone was interested to know about what happened to the doctor. And when he told, I ran away, then everybody was in, in such a type of situation. It happens. So, and some of them asked, Doctor, do you marry a very fat girl? No, the doctor said, God willing otherwise. God was not willing that I would get a fat wife. My life companion is a thin, ready person with the gift of a sprinter. He told, no, my wife is not a fatty, but she is a thin girl and a sprinter. She can run too fast. Someone else asked, Doctor, when you ran, did the snake follow you? Somebody asked that the snake followed you. The doctor replied, I ran till I reached a friend's house. Immediately I smudged oil over myself and took a bath. I changed into fresh clothes. The next morning at about 8:30, I took my friend and one or two others to my room to move my things from there. But we found we had little to carry. Some thief had removed most of my things. Then what happened? No, he told, no. I ran. He didn't look after that the snake is coming over there or not, but he ran. And he reached to his friend's house where he oiled his whole body. He purchased oil and then he took a bath. He might be thinking that it was a cobra, dangerous snake. You can imagine the condition over there, wrapping over, coiling over his shoulder, coming down towards the leg, towards his leg, and then moving towards the mirror. So what will be the critical condition of the doctor at that time? Even after knowing the story, somebody asked about his wife, that whether you got a thin wife, fatty one as you like. He told, no, God didn't like this thing. I got a thin wife and she is a sprinter. So whenever he commits a silly mistake, she would catch him. And what happens? You all know properly. Then he told that next morning what happened. He and his friend with two other fellows went to take all his luggage over there. But only few things were there within there we can say, because some thief might have taken the things of the doctor, but not really. The room had been cleaned out. But not really. The thief had left behind one thing as a final insert. What was the thing that the thief left over there? What was that? I asked. The doctor said, my vest, the dirty one, The fellow had such a sense of cleanliness, his vest banyan. They have left only the banyan over there. Why? The rascal could have taken it and it used it after washing it with soap and water. He told it was the dirtiest one thing lying over there, and you can understand that. He told that thief might have taken, that rascal might have taken this thing, and by washing with soap and water could have used that vest over there. Did you see the snake the next day, doctor? Again one question was there. Did you see the snake next day, doctor? The doctor laughed. I have never seen it since. It was a snake which was taken with its own beauty. I had never seen, he told, a snake who liked his own beauty, as the snake also became fond of F-O-N-D. Not F-O-U-N-D, F-O-N-D, fond of mirror. Here the words are there. A snake which was taken with its own beauty. Here the word is taken with, these are idioms, taken with, attractive. Underline this word, it might come in your MCQs, you are in grammar section too. Taken with, underline this. And it's a what? Idiom that you have to go through. You can say this can be as a phrase too. It can be verb also, like that of a phrase that you are having in your grammar sections. As your grammar section is little bit, okay, we will talk after little time. So he told, I had never seen a snake like this. No doubt other snake he had seen, but a snake that felt to see itself in a particular mirror, by Vaikom Muhammad Bashir, translated from the Malayalam by V. Abdullah. V. Abdullah was the real writer over there. Translation has been done over there, and you got a very beautiful, very humorous story within you. The snake and the mirror. I know nobody has doubt over there. I don't know you all are watching these videos or not, but these are helpful to you, as government has declared that there will be examination for 9th and 11th standard too. Apart from there will be examination of board 10 and 12 also. So be prepared, anytime you will get your examinations, and might next Ekam Kasoti might, if the school starts, then you will have definitely a unit test or a small examination, a term examination over in our school. It is up to the management what they decide, but be prepared for examination, and you are facing me, so you have to face my exam too, and you know little bit serious about checking. I am little bit more, as now you are in 9th standard. I want you all to be prepared for your board examination that will conducted in next year. So prepare yourself as you are in board in 10th. You will get less time, less syllabus this year. Might school open, not reopen, but next year you will face more problem than this year. So wasting your time, I know most probably the time parents used to say that they are doing nothing, they are going with gadgets and many things. Apart from that, IPL is there nowadays, so everybody will be fond of this thing, playing the cricketers, those who are there, especially few boys from 9th standard, they are fond of cricket. No doubt they can make their career in cricket too, but all that thing is there that you have to learn something. So we got a very good story, the snake and the mirror over here. 2 poems we will conduct in our next sessions from chapter 4 and chapter 5. There are two poems, A Legend of the Northern Land, and another poem is there from the Lake Isle of Innisfree. Both poem we will conduct in our next session. I would like to explain this thing. Apart from that, as soon as we finish some grammar, these chapters, how many of them are? Let me go through it. As soon as we finish our 50% of chapters, means still 7 chapters. As soon as we finish, we will go through grammar section. Apart, I am not having that your supplementary reading. I have requested to you for this book, if anybody consumes 2 copies or so, please give me. I have lost it and I can't get in this market too. So it's a kind of request, you can say, but you have to do your exercises in your notebook. No matter, no sections you have to divide. This poetry section, prose section, supplementary reading, nothing you have to divide. Just go through it and you will have a huge grammar section towards, because I will go the grammar according to the 10th standard, that you won't face any difficulty in grammar in next year especially. Try to read more, read and read. Just nothing else than that. Thank you for today. Thank you very much.